Hello everybody, this is Shrike playing more Aethermancer, and we're going to start a new run here on heroic difficulty. So each enemy monster has an initial trait, regular enemies have 20% higher health, and bosses have 50% higher health. But we do gain more worthiness. So we're trying to beat heroic. In the last video, we got to the final boss on heroic and just barely fell short and died. I'm going to try to do like a regeneration build maybe with Catzerker. We'll see. We will see. We didn't do that last time, and I'm curious to see if it'll end up being better or worse. Well, it's going to depend if we can get some other things that combo with it, you know? Who would be good for that? None of these guys have regeneration on themselves. And... Catzerker is mostly going to be wind damage. Mostly. There's a little bit of fire that he wants, but doesn't necessarily have to use. I mean, Orthus would just be good with him in general. It's like a really good combination of types. Psychic, power, heal. We could do a shifted. Oh, instead of heal, he gets weakness. And he's earth, fire. It's Spore, which applies weakness, and Fire Fang, which gives Psychic. That's an interesting combo. We don't have any other shifted ones currently. But if I did that, who would I have as our third? We'd want a regeneration monster, preferably. I don't think I really like Medusa, at least the idea of it. But, was all I... yeah, I don't know. But we've used Orthus so much. Shambler is water, wind. If he's mainly our water attacker, that's fine. And he applies redirect to self, so he can actually take hits for Catzerker. He generates Aether, apparently, as well, because he's got that as a type. What is his signature trait? He can copy... It's the last action and use it once, with its cost replaced by Wild Aether. So I really need to be able to generate Wild Aether for him. Let's try it. Let's try Shambler plus Catzerker. Maybe it'll work out. I'm not convinced at this point, but maybe. Let's pick equipment. Oh, rare equipment to start with. What? That's very good luck. Evasion plus 10%. Converts the first hit for each attack into wild damage. Wild damage plus 2. That's really good. Then your turn applies 1 temporary power and heals self for 3. Wild conversion plus 1. Converts the first Aether generated by this monster into Wild Aether. That's like... They're both really good. Really good. But this is exactly what we want. This is so flexible. Like, he's going to be generating wind and fire, and he's going to be generating wind, water, and wind. I don't necessarily need the fire as much, so maybe I put it... Actually, it'd be better on him because it heals. But the power is better on him, on Catzerker. And the wild conversion is better on Catzerker, I think. Yeah, probably. So let's do that. All right, I mean, that's a good start. We can also talk to him if we want to. You must think that my armor is made of Ethereum, don't you? Yes? Aha, I knew it. One might expect it to be so. Sadly, I've yet to find a single equipment forged of Ethereum. There should be some in the Holy City. It's where Ethereum was first invented, after all. All right. There's loot. Can I get on high ground before engaging these enemies? There's no high ground to be seen, so... Answer is no. We'll just attack them. I don't really have any fire damage, so staggering him is going to be difficult. Water damage I can do. Water damage I can do. I got 2 Wild Aether, actually. Why did I get 2? Does Shambler have something that does? I don't think so. Wild conversion plus 1. Oh yeah, look at that. Ah, so now they're both converting one of their stuff into. That's neat. I think I almost certainly just do this. Stagger. Oh, that animation's neat. So I can do this as a free action if I had free extra stuff. So this will get redirected to him. Not really much I can do to help with that. What I could have done was sidekicked. I think the sidekick will probably be better next turn anyways. And the regeneration will help heal him up after he takes his hit. We'll get a little bit of corruption, just a little tiny bit, not too bad. The burn probably won't matter too much. So I can do this as a free action using our Wild Aether. Wow, all we have is like Wild Aether, really. Huh. Won't help. Actually, we'll stagger this guy. That's kind of crazy. Can I kill the bottom guy with regular attacks? Probably. So let's do this. Okay, so he won't do anything. Now he's attacking, which I can actually just kill. That's great. And I don't need to capture either of these monsters. We already have them. But since he's not doing anything, I'll just attack and get the Aether. This is also kind of awesome. We have so much flexibility with 2 Wild Aether each turn. All right, just go get him, Crab Boy. Shambler. All right, that felt really good. That felt good. Who would make it for a really good monster to round this out is my question, though. We're going to have to find out after, but okay, that's way forward. We want to do some more fights first for XP. Oh, there's a challenge here. I don't have any Earth Elemental monsters, so I can't do it. I didn't even realize it would... Wow, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, actually. Wind, fire. I mean, we can do both, but I'll target the wind. That's a shifted Jotun. We want that. Look at that. We need to stun him and capture him. Because that's new content. So if this crits... Oh, wow, this carries over, huh? I mean, it's going to be free Aether either way. Okay, who are you attacking? Bottom, and you're attacking top. So I'd really want to stun you, but if this crits, it'll be great. It didn't crit. It had a high chance of critting, and it did not. So that's unfortunate. So he's going to take 6 damage. Apply weakness. That's kind of unfortunate. But I'm going to do this, so I at least get retaliate too. And avoid taking the little bit of damage. I got a little tiny bit of corruption, but not too much. Would have been so much better if it was the other way around. If the shifted Jotun had been attacking me, but... this will require all of our... Do we only have 3? Oh, they must have stolen it, and I didn't notice. Well, this will at least stagger him no matter what. Practically eliminated him. Oh, I'm not going to be able to stagger him. I don't actually have fire attacks, really, so... It's going to shield self and hurt me. Oh, well, not much I can do about it, unless... No. So he's going to get away. I'm not going to be able to actually... Unless I set up sidekick... This is pure greed on my part to try and set this up. I intentionally don't kill him, which I could do, and we just use sidekick to stagger him slowly but surely. Well, if I do that one more time, it'll work. I'm letting him live so that we can potentially copy him. Is he just shielding himself up anyways? Oh, he just reset. God dang it. Well, now he's gonna attack us. I have to ask, is it worth it? Might not. Well, I can shield self. I can do this. And I can redirect it to bottom. This is a free action. He's only going to do 8 damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But oh, it'll get redirected down here. He's got one psychic. Wait, it didn't redirect. What? Why didn't it redirect? Huh? I feel cheated. I feel so cheated. Gonna do basic attack. I need the sidekick. I'm just, you know what, forget it. Forget it. We're just gonna kill him. Don't worry about it. So close though, man. It's only doing pitiful amounts of damage to us anyways. But if I attack him, can I just end my turn without attacking? Is that possible? I don't think it is. I don't think you can skip your turn. I can do this actually. I need to be able to break him without killing him. Is that actually gonna do so little damage? Sidekick, this should... Actually, no, he'll probably die to the sidekick, right? That didn't interrupt him. Alright, whatever. I tried. We don't get to copy the shifted Jotun. Which we'd probably never use anyways, but you know. I just took extra damage for no real reason. Whenever an ally triggers Psychic, shields both attackers for 3. For every 3 wind aether consumed by allies, apply Psychic to self. On water action from any ally, which I do, applies regeneration to the ally with the lowest amount of regeneration and regeneration healing +2. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to try to go for regeneration stuff. Monster gains +2 max HP for every level it has. It heals 1 more health from regeneration for every 25 max HP. So your turn generates Wild Aether. At the end of your turn, consumes Wild Aether and deals 3 damage hit to this monster for each. So if I don't use the Wild Aether, I take damage. Deals 3. Oh. Or retaliate generates random Aether. I'll take the Void Burn. This is cool. This would be a lot of HP. And extra regeneration, but more Aether. That's just pure value. So I don't have any Earth monsters, unfortunately. And we can't summon anymore here. So I can't do that challenge. Unfortunate. Rare loot drop, random NPC. Envoy. Let's do the rare loot. See if we can get something really good. What's our third monster going to be? We apparently need an earth monster of some kind. Let's see. He does shields and poison. Whenever one or more shielded allies gets attacked, triggers poison on the enemy. Applies force to the attacked allies. I mean, force is guaranteed crits. I don't know. Warden is always helpful. Echo's great. Stone Punch is great. For every 5 Aether purged or stolen. Also, you can get weakness stuff. This guy's critical purge and sidekick. I feel like this guy's kind of just a worse Jotun, to be honest. Or not Jotun, Warden. I think I just take Warden. It's kind of boring to take the same monsters every time, but he's got really high worthiness. We're trying to win on heroic here. I can't see my team from this menu unless I back out. Do I want a second tanky boy? Do I really want a second tanky boy? Hold on, let me check our team. No. I want to check our team. There we go. So we really need Earth. Yeah, we mostly need Earth damage. And honestly, we need fire damage too, but I don't know if Catzerker actually gets any fire attacks. I think he does later, but... An Earth Fire would obviously be probably the best, but... Earth Wind is probably the best the second best we're gonna get. Do I want... Let's see. I don't think I really want to do Poison. Purge is obviously great. He can also copy. Which is another... Do I get to do it as a free action? No. So it's not as good. Copy the last 2 enemy actions and use them once. But it's from the enemy actions rather than his actions. That could be really clutch, I imagine. But it could also just be worthless. So, alright, Warden it is. I think if you're gonna do a poison build, you really need to have like multiple monsters actually build into that for it to be worth it. I don't think having just one poison on your team is gonna be that great. Fire, water, or ground. Ground's with Warden's pretty easy to hit. This is also pretty easy to stop. I think we really want to stop the poison guy, the slime. Although, of course, this also does poison, but more directly. Yep, sure does. So Warden also starts with shields, which is very helpful. So I'm going to use both of our earth to just do this. Not have to worry about it. I probably should have set this up first. This is wild. Yeah, let's do this first. Maybe we'll get the crits and get some bleed. Are you attacking? Just in the middle? The tanky boy? Okay, that's fine. I can do this as a free action. Then I don't actually have enough to, but I can... This is fine. We're just taking a single basic attack now. Hurts a little bit, but oh well. If it had been against Warden, it would have been better. But what can you do? Right. Fish for more crits. And then probably just finish this guy off. Tag teaming. Who are you attacking? Middle. Could shield it. I don't think I necessarily need to. I can't stop them because they've got too much Aether as it is. Can I do 11 damage? I can do 10 damage. That's so unfortunate. I'm going to just shield his attack. He does have power, unfortunately, so I'm still going to take some damage. Oh my gosh. Retaliation's cool, but it wasn't good enough. Alright, well. Finish him off. He got some early corruption. Well, we can probably deal with that. I didn't see our rare loot. It's supposed to be here, right? This is just common loot. Heals ally with the lowest health for 3 on support action. Probably just give it to him. No, he doesn't have any support actions. I guess I give it to Shambler then. That's pretty worthless, to be honest. That's not really any good whatsoever. Converts 1 random Aether into wild Aether. Alright, I mean, sure. We have a lot of wild Aether generation now. Oh, crap. Where's my rare loot? Before I fight those guys, I would like to find powerful loot we're supposed to have here. This is it? This is it. Skull. Whenever a monster applies a debuff to an enemy, 20% chance to stack this stack again, plus evasion. If I look at our team, I mean, like, Long Slash can apply bleed. That's really it. That's all they things we have. He doesn't have any deep... He doesn't have any, Yeah, I guess. But he's already got the temporary power, and... I guess it was... the evasion on him is probably better. I also just have it on Shambler just because the evasion. And because he can redirect things to himself. Now let's do a Catzerker, and then let's move this over to... Let's get rid of the Ocarina. Scrap. Alright. Let's fight these guys then. Let's see. Earth, fire, water. If I do the wind, then we can hopefully crit and just immediately stagger him. While also hitting everybody else. I guess it doesn't really matter too much in this case, but... I could also do this and steal Aether, but... Alright, let's see if this happens. Yes, we got it. Because the crit does extra poise damage. And then he's attacking middle, and he's attacking middle. So he really wants a shield quite badly. And he does a free action. And he gets retaliate. And then I can do it as a regular action. It doesn't leave much to do with him. I can actually just cancel one of these. And then I'm just regular attacking, I suppose. I should have done it on one of these guys that was attacking him, because then the retaliation probably could have finished him off. And he would have avoided the damage. Holy crap, that did so much damage. What? Why did that do so much damage? Because of the double power? Oh, that's... I'm a fool. I am a fool. Alright, well, I'm going to do this again. Double kill. Punch him with water. Yeah, I could have avoided that. Probably. It's not like I could stagger the chicken, but... Uninterrupt deals 6 fire wind damage hit to that enemy. That's pretty good. Gains aging. For every 3 age, applies a redirect and shield cell for 2 times 6. I do like that. Or on retaliate, generates random Aether. Wow, we could have so much Aether generation, but... I think we want this. I think we want the endurance. We need to be able to split the damage between our 2 tanks. Better than we have been, at least. Where are we going? All right. Up here. Anything up here? Yes. What about over here? Yes. That loots. And I can attack them from high ground, which is excellent. I went against the wind guy because I want to be able to do wind... What's it called? Wind cutter? Or long slash. Right, who are you attacking? Middle? Top? And you're just roaring. Okay. Well, this will stagger. And then you are attacking middle, which I should probably brace for. You can also probably negate it. Oh, wow. Oh, it does do 4 attacks. Holy crap, that's crazy. Alright. Now I don't need to brace at all. I can just work on killing whoever I want. We used like all of our Aether exactly. So he's gonna have redirects, so whoever we try and hit is going to get redirected to him. Poison won't really matter here, but I can actually just probably finish everybody off. No, I didn't get the crit. Unfortunate. I would have liked that. Now, they're both doing basic attacks. I would like to redirect. Possible. Applies redirect to self, yeah. If I do that and this, that could be good. Could just... he's gonna redirect it to himself anyways. I may as well target him. Well, actually, by doing that, I can't... Actually, I can. I can still do this. It's fine. Then... yeah, I'm just going to generate. Who are you attacking? You're attacking top. You're attacking middle. It's 6 damage. It is better for Catzerker to actually take it in this case because he has less corruption. We want to spread the corruption out a little bit. Never mind, he takes it anyways because of redirect. Actually, he takes less damage because of defense too, so it's fine either way. Why am I setting this up? There's no real reason to. Oh, actually, it might let me stagger if he crits on. Not that we actually need to stagger on the psychic attack. He did not. He could have, though. He could have. All right, I'm not super confident in this team, but maybe we can go the distance. Maybe. Once we get some level ups. Consume 1 regeneration on target ally as initial cost. Applies 2 weakness to all enemies. It's a free action. I'd have to have regeneration on everybody. Right now, we don't have actually good ways to do that. Other than his own support ability. 4x5 wind fire. That's a very good combo. On crit applies bleed. Is relatively expensive, but we do get a lot of extra Aether currently. 4x3 wind earth. We don't have fire damage, right? No, we do have earth, so I think I actually do want the fire. It's a coverage move. Generates wild Aether, applies power to self. Hobby, that's pretty good. It's so much more wild Aether. And if he does his other things as a free action, and then generates this as his normal action, takes 1 of each. That's interesting. But this seems worse, actually, because of the cost. What? That's 1 of each. And then it turns it into only 3 wild. And I'm using a whole action to do that. Like, power is fine, but it's not super good on him, I don't think. Applies age to self. This monster has 3 or fewer age, applies age to self. Otherwise, deals 2x3 additional damage. That'd be really good on Warden, but it's not on Warden. Heals target ally for 2x3, which is like nothing. Generates 1 random Aether. It's a free action, though. So it kind of half pays for itself. Maybe. Dude, I don't know if I like any of these, to be honest. Don't really... I mean, this is good. Have someone else can do wind, earth. We might be able to stagger. Shambler gained 1 XP. Alright. So be it. Aether crystals, Aether spring. Always Aether spring early on. Because it can give us really, really good boons. But I want to swap anybody out. I don't know. Let me look at our team quickly. So Catzerker on water action from any ally applies regeneration. To the okay, so this is a way for him to generate regeneration on people. Does anybody else care about regeneration whatsoever? I don't think so. Currently, other than it's somewhat nice just to get health back. So there's not a whole lot of synergy in this team currently. Will they wander close enough over here so I can get them from the high ground? Yes, they will. The wormling is actually somewhat scary. He's shifted? Is that why he's like shining? Yes, he is. So if I stagger him, we can potentially get him. If this, I could guarantee. But man, that really just leaves us with 2 Wild Aether. That's it. Ain't great. It'll be a guarantee stagger on this. Okay, who's attacking who? You're purging Aether and generating fire. Okay. Doesn't actually hurt. This is attacking. So he'll do like 1 damage to Warden, which is actually fine. I could greed and do the long slash and hope for the crit on him. If I do that, can anybody else potentially finish him off? I think so. Yes, with Echo. So let's see. Will I get the crit? I didn't get the crit. Not on the one that mattered, at least. I could also stop either of these. This basic attack's going into him in the middle. I really want to stagger this guy. I'm only going to be left with 2 fire, which nobody can use other than... that's not great. I think I might just brace. Let him knock this out. Now let's just... Yeah, I don't want them to have that much fire either, so I'm just going to stop this. So basic attack there. I can take one of these. Be a brace. Sorry, it's retaliate. It's not redirect. That's why. That's why. Okay. Well, actually, this is fine. Again, we're trying to keep our corruption spread evenly across people, so. I really want to be able to stagger him. I probably need to start punching him. And I don't want to kill him. That's the real challenge. How do I do it without killing him? This guy's not attacking this turn? No, he's not. I do this, I'm only gonna have 3 Wild Aether left. Let's do this to start with. We'll just finish this guy off relatively easily. He's gonna die to the bleed at the start of his turn, so I don't actually need to worry about him anymore. And I'm going to leave this guy alone. I can't stagger him currently. And honestly, he's just healing, so. And buffing. Okay, this is the problem. We are going to need to kill this guy. Question is, can I stagger this guy? I can. Do it as a free action. Then we're going to craft memento. He's fire wind, which we know is a very good combo. Very close to killing this. I mean, I've got so many attacks, actually. Even if everyone just basic attacked, we'd probably be able to take him down. Playing my cards right. Take everybody out. All right. It's not like the most rare of shifted monsters, but it's new. Take what we can get. Is that it? No, the spring's here. This blessed pond, actually. How much corruption do I have on my 4, 14, 1? I don't want to spend all of our money on this because we're probably going to the merchant. You can see it's one of the options. Rare loot. That's, you know, pretty good coverage anyways. All right, so before we move on, though, we're going to go back. Check the other paths because we obviously want more XP. And we want the Aether Spring. 2 extra gold. Cleanses 1 corruption from each of your monsters at the end of combat. Alright. Take the cleanse. More money. Even more money. And more money. Alright, we got 30 bucks. We're definitely... Oh, gosh. Well, you got ambushed. But they're not the most terrifying of monsters, to be honest. See as they all start unleashing hell on me. Well, I can stagger him very easily. 1 wild and 1 earth. And then I do this. That's our fire and 2 of our wild. Which can stagger the top guy. And that'll only leave the one doing a basic attack left alive. Or left unstaggered. Actually attack us. And obviously that is not very terrifying. He's just going against Warden too, which is good for us. He's already shielded. So it's like we effectively took 0 damage. He's gonna poison us. Or no, not this turn actually. Oh, I guess it didn't activate because he was staggered. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Wind long slash would be pretty good here, but what are you doing? Regenerate, poison everybody. So he's the one that I really need to kill in particular. Can I do both? I should have done the other one first. You think? Should have done this first. Oh, you got the crit. Nice. All he's doing is regenerating himself. And we don't care too much. Am I going to take 3 damage because I have 1 wild Aether left? Yes. Yes, I did. Good to know. He just killed himself almost to full. Almost to full. Well, I'm going to do this. Which will stagger him. Do a ton of damage. Double bleeds, too. And then I just finish him off. So while we do generate a lot of Wild Aether, if we don't use it, he ends up taking damage. So we do have to... So that's kind of that's a really interesting trade-off. 2 times 5 wind damage against all enemies. Applies 2 weakness to all enemies. That's really nice. It's really nice. Target knight purges 2 enemy Aether. An interrupt deals 3 damage hit to all enemies. Also quite nice. Also quite expensive. Natural guard heals all allies. Applies a redirect to self. Permanently increases max health by 2 when used for the first time each combat. I think I just take Soundwave. That means I've got 2 ways to do wind damage to every enemy. Monster Soul. Okay, that doesn't really matter too much. What's this? I could give Aether Crystals and receive gold, and I'm going to the merchant, but I already have a lot of... I mean, I get another 30 gold. I can buy anything we want at that point. Obviously, that's giving up Aether Shards, which is our meta currency, but I'm in it to win here, not to make further progress on meta progression stuff. Not too concerned anymore, at least. I think we've gotten the major ones that we super cared about. Soul Lantern. Increase the soul to grant plus 5 HP to a monster. Okay. Probably to our main tank, Shambler. Could have given it to Catzerker to shore up his stuff, but I think we're fine. All right, we're 100% going to the merchant now. And we don't need to summon anybody. And I think it's just the boss right after this, right? Yeah. It looks like it's actually Warden this time around, interestingly enough. Breaks 3 poison enemy target. I want this. That's a really good artifact. And then he return applies 1 temporary power and heals self for 3. Power chance plus 20%. I mean, it's probably better than what we currently have. Well, actually, I mean, that's pretty good. Not great, honestly. Applies 1 temporary power and heals self for 3. That's not that great, honestly. These boots with a 50% chance to apply regeneration, though. And evasion. I mean, that's pretty helpful. It's pretty good. Let's buy the XP first. I didn't get lucky. Right. I could buy one more. If I want to buy the boots, I'm going to buy the boots. I don't think converting into Wild Aether is that important for us. The evasion chance is quite nice, though. Definitely had it in the past. Buy a monster soul for cheap. I'm going to buy the XP. A level up can make such a huge difference. So gains aging for every 3 age. Applies redirect and shields self for 2 times 6. I mean, that's cool. As long as the monster has redirect, allies gain +1 defense, +1 shielding. Retaliate, shield self for 4. If this trait triggers 3 times, cleanse 3 corruption from himself. Endless endurance. Does he currently have age? As a thing whatsoever? No. Warden does, which is interesting. He already has this. So both of my tanks have become very tanky. And things get better as things go along. He doesn't really have ways to get redirect currently. Otherwise, that would be really good. Actually, he can. He can drift punch to get redirect. And then my allies get more defense. Which would also include Warden, who already has plus defense. I could really make us survive a lot longer. But I think having 2 people with aging means the longer the fight goes on, which I'm thinking of the very final battle against the final boss. It goes on for a very long time because it's got 1,000 HP on this difficulty. So aging will really ramp up. Hopefully make the difference. I don't know. Pretty interesting to have. So we're only fighting against Warden here. Because the other times we were fighting against the other boss. Can I steal his? I can. I think this is worthwhile to do. There are only wins. I'll have to use wild for the other ones. But hey, I mean, that's 2 basic attacks now, which is really better. This will redirect one of them to him if I do it. This does not, just as retaliate. I think I'm going to set up this. And then we are going to... Do I want him to take... I don't want him to take that hit. It's not actually... That hit doesn't matter. It'll do a small amount of corruption to him. But who cares? Like, who honestly cares? Because we're going to get that... I'm going to apply redirect. Actually, no, that did age. This is age. Okay. We're going to cleanse... We're going to cleanse that corruption regardless. It's not going to be enough to actually stick around. Because after this, we get to drink from the cauldron or eat from the cauldron. Can't purge him in a way that works. I can stagger him, though. Plenty of attacks. And then he'll just do this against Warden. Warden doesn't actually have a way to defend himself right now. That's interesting. Normally, he has a shield ability. Not this time. This will do extra damage. It doesn't really matter. I think I just redirect to self, redirect to him in the middle because he's got shields. Let me stagger first and see if we get the crit. We got 1 crit at least, so that's 3 bleed. That's nice. That's 6 damage It will apply to him. I'm going to redirect his attack to him. He already had redirect, actually, but... 1 defense per stack. So if you just keep putting redirect on him, he just gets tougher and tougher. That's kind of awesome, actually. I think I'm just going to generate... Oh, wait. He's going to take damage because I'm not using my Wild Aether. So I actually want to spend... Why can't I do this then? Oh, because I would need 3. We actually have too much Wild Aether right now. Yeah, so I took 3 damage from that. But it's okay, because our shields ate everything. So that's cool. I'm just going to keep stacking redirect on him. Because he gets plus defense, too, whenever I do that. I mean, can I stop either of his attacks? I don't think so. They also don't really matter. Like, they're not doing anything that's significantly threatening. Brace. So, I mean that is quite a bit of damage, actually. I take it back. I'm assuming that's taken into account the defense bonus. I don't know if this will get redirected to him or to Warden. I don't actually know. Oh, Warden took one of the hits. Okay. I didn't consider that Warden would block for him and then he would block for him. It doesn't really tell me necessarily which one is... He just purged all of her Aether. Well, I mean, that's fine. Honestly fine. Doesn't tell me who's going to block for who. That's a lot of damage, potentially. I don't think I can purge enough to avoid that. I can redirect to him, though, which is not definitely doable. This is a free action, since it's the last move he did. Could do it again, but I think I just want to stack up. So I'll use like all of her Aether if I do that. This can prevent this, which is actually pretty good to avoid. I'm gonna do that. This will use both our Wild Aether, leaving it with just 1 fire and 1, which is not really great. But this would leave us with just 1 fire. This would apply redirect, which I actually do need. But they already have 1 redirect, but a second redirect would be good. Then I take less overall damage. And then we're just gonna get some regeneration set up and sidekick for the future. Did apply a weakness to both our tanks. That's a lot of damage. That's gonna be a lot of corruption, unfortunately. It was more than I hoped for. Look at the age building up like crazy. Okay, we really want to like completely stagger him this time around. So that goes 4 times 5 hits, but that's like all of her Aether. This is much cheaper. There's 4 hits. Problem is our Wild Aether. I can stop the top one by doing that, but I'd rather just attack. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, huh? What does he have? He's got dodge. Who are you actually attacking with it? In the middle, that's not ideal. I do this, I'll have 2, 1, 1. Actually, I can still do this, I think. Can I? Yeah, just barely. I could do that and that. Which should stagger him. Which only negates the top one. That's a problem. So I don't actually want to do that, I guess. Front row. I think I have to bolster the shield. So you won't take too much damage because of that. We can heal a little bit and set up for next time. It is interesting that the retaliate plus psychic happens before the attack. That's really good to know. That's so much damage. Dude, he's got so much corruption on him. There's a stagger, but I don't know if it'll matter. I guess it buys the whole turn to just... Not really. Never mind, that's a lot of damage. Can I stop that? I can. Let's stop that from happening. Let's just purge that. Don't worry about it. I really need to get some damage out here. I've got two redirect. I've got so much redirect, so one of these people are gonna take it instead of him, so I don't actually need to worry about it. Do I want? I'm just gonna lightning attack. 4 damage overall. Sets a bleed. The crits. Well, he doesn't have much to do, but I need to use up the Wild Aether so I don't take extra damage. Then I can attack. No, it doesn't really matter who he attacks. Okay. He's actually doing way more damage than I'm... Oh, because he's got power. He has power. That's why he's doing so much damage. I need to kill him so fast, and I just can't, because I just don't have the damage output with 2 tanks. Oh, that's a problem. It's a real problem. Can I stop either of his attacks? No. Uh-oh. I almost certainly have to do this. Almost certainly. Avoid death. Wish I had a way to apply weakness to him, but I don't. That's so much damage. That's so much damage. That's a lot of bleed. Well, that's gonna be 10 bleed damage. We're so close. I think I'm gonna use a potion. I get these back anyways after this fight. This is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna hurt a lot. We don't have much in the way of shields. Please, just don't die. Just don't die. I beg of you. Just don't die. Corruption I can deal with. Death is a little bit more annoying. Well, we would just probably replace them. You have a lot of age, but it doesn't really help us that much. This is extra damage for age, but it's only a little bit. It doesn't scale. It doesn't actually scale that much. All right, we can just go for the kill. Honestly, other than our middle tank, Shambler, gets +1 defense. Okay, that'll help a lot. That will actually help a lot. The other corruption will just get removed, and his will be reduced quite a bit. Okay, so this is Catzerker. Allies gain 15 plus for 15% crit chance and 2 crit damage. Baby. For every 3 consumed regeneration stack, supplies power. As long as this monster has psychic, other allies gain +2 damage. I think we just give allies crit chances. Crits do extra poise damage, so it's like really good. Gained an artifact. Purges 2 enemy aether. That's really good. Both of these are really good. So we've got great artifacts currently. Wouldn't say we have the greatest tame ever. Let's cleanse. Oh, cleanse is 20. I must have upgraded it. So actually, that's almost all of our corruption. That's great. I don't have much money to buy here. +1 hit. Aether chance plus 50%. Or a rare lance. +1 initial force. That's a free crit. Start of combat. Aether chance plus 33% chance as well. On any action. That's really good. What is this? All the Rod of Command. I wish I could afford that. Well, would this make sense on anybody? I mean, it's better than this, probably. No, actually, I really do like that. It's better than the boots. Most certainly. Although I might want to put it onto Catzerker and then put the skull onto him. Because then he still has the evasion. He just doesn't have the regeneration chance. So he has a debuff thing. Which he will eventually, maybe, possibly, get evasion stuff. Or not evasion, weakness stuff. +1 XP. Alright, well, just not bad. What monsters could we replace these guys with? Ravager. This is actually one of the first boss choices. Like Warden is. For every 10 critical or wild damage dealt by allies, applies 1 bleed to target enemy. This would be really good with Catzerker, wouldn't it? It's critical, dodge, and terror. He's got long slash as well. Could I just replace him? Could I replace Warden with him? Is that a good idea? I don't know if that's a good idea. Just water and wind damage. No, no, no. Back, back. I would be giving up our earth damage source, essentially, by doing that, which is dangerous. But I got rid of Shambler for him. He could replace Shambler. Fortunately, I'll probably lose this if I do that. I don't think he'll keep the equipment. It's kind of dumb, but... And I lose a lot of our wild Aether. I mean, I'm just going to keep with what we have. Because he'll rebirth it with less XP. Just kind of a pain in the butt. Epic loot drop. Alright. I think that's probably better than the knight. It would give us equipment, but no guarantee of its rarity. Alright, we get our loot right away. Oh, that's an artifact. Shielding dust. That's nice. That's +10 shields for everybody. We've unlocked the ability to do this. Means we can get more teeth, possibly. Steve's going to ask us a trivia question, I believe. Let's find out. You really found me again. Congratulations. As promised, here's your reward. Thank you. Thank you for coming back. Glad to see I piqued your interest. I have to say, you're highly unusual. And yes, fascinating. You mentioned that you'd ask a question next time we meet. Indeed. I've thought of one. A rather simple one to start with. What is wild Aether made of? Void? Correct. Wild Aether is an amalgamation of all Aether, just as white is a combination of all colors. No. Black is a combination of all colors. White is the absence of them. They all reflect off of it. Is that correct? I think so. Because black absorbs them all. Yeah. So, okay, sure, Lurker. Most of the time, it remains wild Aether only for a short period before breaking apart, releasing its 4 core elements from within. To fabricate wild Aether, one must first create void, as void melds all Aether together, forming a pure, albeit unstable conjunction. Some therefore believe that the void itself is actually the purest form of Aether. As expected of an Aethermancer such as yourself, here's your reward. I'm looking forward to your next encounter. Alright. We've got 4 teeth, which we can use to decorate town, which is not the most exciting thing ever. Before we go to that combat, let me go up here. Wanted to see if I could see that spot the loot. It would help us in these fights, but not seeing it. Unless it's this, but it doesn't tell me what it is. No, it's a soul lantern. Raise the soul to grant plus 5 HP to someone. Yes, please. Well, Shambler actually needs it, so I'm okay with this. If I go into high ground, can I get an extra? I can. Lots of fire, which I can't really do, but the wind guy we can stagger probably pretty easily. Also, I got the metagame progression thing where every level up we gain 1 max HP on our monsters. It's not much, but it's something. Top, bottom. Okay, well, this is unfortunate. I'm gonna play weakness to everybody. Honestly, that's pretty good. And it staggers this guy. If I do that, I can't do this. I might do regeneration and sidekick. And then do this. We'll see who he attacks. Okay, that's cool. So now these will do considerably less damage, hopefully. I can also... cannot do Drift Punch, actually. And purge their Aether. It's expensive. But, I mean, it prevents them from doing their big attacks, so... considerably less damage. Especially since they're weakened. I can do this as a free action. And then we can punch somebody. Doesn't really matter who. All right. That's fine for the most part, I think. You know, this is less fine. Stun him with this, but that's like almost all of our resources. And then this guy will still attack top. If I purge their... again, stop their attacks. I'm not going to have it for the boss, unfortunately, but... use it or lose it, I suppose. I could do this or this. Well, he's still attacking, so I actually do want to do this. Purge was not quite good enough. Oh, I need one more to be able to do sound wave. If I basic attacked with him, I could. It's just... I want to stun this guy in particular, or at least redirect. So let's do the redirect. Let's do this. We'll get a free attack. Sidekick didn't crit, unfortunately, but so now he's gonna get redirected here, and he's gonna go here. I can't really do anything to protect him unless, yeah, not really. Not really. I keep stealing their Aether, but. Let's just do this. This one's weakened, this one's not, but... we take a little bit of corruption damage. And we're burning. So we'll take 2 damage just for using abilities, but that won't give us corruption, so that should be fine. This is the problem. I can't really interrupt him, can I? They've got so much Aether right now. Can I just kill him in some way? Maybe if I do enough crits? I don't know. Honestly, these guys are actually both protected. It's only Catzerker that would get hit. If I get crits on these, I will be able to stagger it. Almost. So close. I don't think anybody else can actually... well, I could use Chromatic Scroll to avoid this, but it's only a little bit of damage. I'm not too concerned. If I want to... let's just do this. like it matters too much, but I don't want to be using all of our relics just on one fight here. Reaction terror, which is bad. We need to kill these things fast. Yup, I sure do, because that's mildly terrifying. This should probably crit and just kill. Oh, well, not if he blocks. However, we stagger him, so that's awesome. Do I have enough? I don't know if I do. Well, I don't have to worry about him anymore. It's just this guy. I think I can kill with this and a basic attack. No way, that's not enough, right? Yeah. Then all we do is kill this guy next turn. Just easy peasy. All we took was some minor corruption, which can be dealt with. Worthiness. Didn't get anything too special for it, but this monster has 3 or fewer age. Apply age to self, then shields for 1 for each age stack. A free action. It's very cheap. That's tempting. On interrupt, generates wild aether. Does 3 times 4 water earth against a target enemy and purges, but it's very expensive. There's 3 debuffs from target ally, and then if it has no debuffs, applies age to it. Oh. Well, that is interesting, because I can apply age to Warden. Although, he really only cares... I mean, that's okay. It doesn't advance it that fast is a problem. Cleansing debuffs is good, but... Do I want the big guy? I think I do this. Moisturize. This is a free action. And applies age to himself. Which helps. Only up to 3, so I want to use this early on. But later on I'll have more age, so I'll get more shields. Definitely make the difference. Great. Retaliate shield self for 4. If this trait triggers 3 times, cleanse 3 corruption. That's cool. This monster gains +2 max HP for every level it has. It heals 1 more health from regeneration for every 25 max HP. What is its max HP right now? So to get another 2 more from regeneration, that's not that exciting. The max health is definitely good though. On every 4 attacks from allies, purges 1 enemy aether. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So is it. I mean, all 3 are pretty good. Can't complain. But it's just what do I want to build toward? More shield. We really probably want to be purging more. Shield self for 4. So every time he gets attacked, we'll shield for 4. I mean, it is good. I think it triggers before the hit happens too. Oh, you can only have up to 50% of your max health as shield. I didn't realize that. Never actually read the full tooltip for it. I think we really want to be purging enemy aether. Because we know how strong it is. We just used purging a lot there. It's 2 skill rerolls. Right after, I would have liked those skill rerolls probably. Alright. These boxes that aren't marked don't actually have anything in them, so I don't really need to destroy them. Fire. Ground. Is that a Shambler? I don't have great ways to deal fire damage. But I'll do it against him. It is a Shambler, okay. shielding. It's this guy that's doing wind kick against him. I have a 15% chance to crit on my allies now, so like Stone Punch could, in theory, interrupt this. I could also do this and should do this as a free action, probably. I could do this as a free action too. That would be all of our wild, which I wouldn't be able to do with this. I don't have enough to do both. Otherwise, I could stun him that way. He's attacking Catzerker. And almost certainly, you know what? Why don't I just do this and go for the crit and see what happens? Surprise both of our wild, that's why. I don't actually have any wind set up currently. Well, it could be really good if it crits against these two, because it does Earth Fire. I was really hoping to crit against that. Did not, though. Well, I'm not going to have much in the way of Aether left here. Got 2 fire, which is not terribly useful. He's doing a basic attack against him. And he's shielding and doing retaliate, which doesn't super matter. He doesn't have weakness on him. I could use a shielding dust. Let's avoid any kind of corruption if we can help it. I'll aggressively use our artifacts since you can only use one around anyways. And the second boss tends not to be difficult. I don't think I've ever lost to the second boss. Lost to the first boss before. And this is a free action. I'm gonna do this because it's just too good. Kill, stagger, and this guy's super weak. Which can be defeated by anything. Then all I have to do is use up our wild Aether if possible, which I didn't do. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage, that's all. Just 3 damage on Shambler, which doesn't actually matter in this case. And now we just attack. We just kill him with anything we want, essentially. There we go. Damn, that was 3 crits right there. Lose some corruption. Nice. Did not get much worthiness for that. All right, what do we need here? That's a good question. Do I need more water damage? Critical hits deal 4 additional damage. Oh, free action. Applies 2 regeneration to target ally. Target generates 1 random Aether. Takes 2 fire. That seems really helpful for us. Lightning Chaos. Oh, it's fire wind against all enemies. Critical hits purge. If you open up with this attack, he has force, so we'll automatically crit. We'll automatically purge so much. It's a big investment. We'd have to really get kind of lucky with our Aether and use all of our wild Aether probably. That is like a huge turn 1. Or even just really good turn 2. Applies 2 regeneration target. Do we have enough water damage currently? Probably not. All we really have is Drift Punch. So like this would probably make sense, especially since it also hits all enemies and it's cheaper. That isn't Purge. And Purge also makes Warden better, so we're gonna full greed that one. Common Lance. Where it's the first Aether generated into wild. But I'd rather that over the evasion. And the potential for multiple stacks of wither. It's common versus the rare, but wild conversion is just nice. Especially since I've got that super expensive attack. We want to be doing like turn 1 because it'll really just shut down the enemy, I think. I wish I could have got to that high ground, but oh well. Just 1 poise difference anyways is not a huge deal, probably, maybe. All right, will I have enough Aether to do this turn 1? I will, but I wouldn't be able to do anything else. It's a guaranteed crit. Who are you attacking? Top, middle. Let's do it for the lulz. Well, that's true. They're all doing basic attacks now. It completely purged them of like everything they could possibly do. They're both going against middle now. He's going against top. I've got 1 wild Aether. I could stagger him for 1 less attack. Which I could stagger... Yeah, just him. Do this as a free action. I can also do this. If I attack for wind and earth, I could then do crystal charge and stop the guy that's going to attack the top. Or I could do drift punch. No, I can't. I wouldn't be able to. I'd only be able to... But I need 2... Yeah, I think it would work. Alternatively, I have him attack for water wind. Bring us to 1/1/1. There's not quite enough to do sound wave, which would have been kind of perfect. Almost. I don't think the age is going to matter that much. I mean, I can just attack and regularly stun this guy. Then you're going against middle, you're going against top. I can't really prevent that. I could use our shielding dust to avoid the corruption. I think I'm just going to take it. Now the question is, I'm going to steal their 1 earth by doing this. Oh crap, I'm going to take 3 damage because of this. Yeah. Yeah, the corruption kind of sucks, but it's okay. I can just do this again. Do it again. Now what are they going to do? Going to go him. I mean, I can just kill him. And then kill this guy. I mean, I may as well. Why not? I don't have any wild Aether to worry about. He doesn't get to attack. That's why that attack is so good. Holy crap. Especially with the crit chance. But here I can just do this. And all that extra wild Aether makes that possible. It's just kind of crazy. I like it. All right, Warden, what do you got? I really need you to be able to like shield yourself, or everyone for that matter. Shields target ally for 2 times. 7 applies weakness to all enemies. This is pretty much exactly what we want. It could be against anyone. Now this is also good, because it can redirect people to him. I like the weakness though. We really need to be able to apply weakness to enemies to cut their damage down heavily. I like Memento. Hi, nice. We will probably want that soon. This way forward? It is. I did everything. Didn't see any secret passages. Unless I was blind. Aether Spring! Yes. Give me a plus Aether Spring, please. Please? Summon. What is over there? What is that? That looks suspicious. Anyways, I'm going to just check over here just in case. I don't think there is anything. Okay, Aether Spring. It's one water Aether or wind Aether. We obviously want the wind Aether, right? Like, way more than the water. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so I can ambush them as well. And we'll probably just do our opening gambit as usual. We're generating 7 Aether just on the start. This is... Actually, this will crit, so I think this will stagger him. And it should purge enough to block him. See. Yeah. Now they're just doing basic attacks. Oh, that's so good. I can redirect to self. So he'll take both hits. I can craft Memento. I don't have him? I only have one currently. What if there's a rare monster? Oh, I could also get the dog. I don't know if I like the soup guy that much. I think I might save our Memento for the future. Well, we take a little bit corruption here by doing this. But it is on the main tanks, so... It's going to be on anyone. That's who we want it to be on. Look at this. I can just keep nuking them down. And then it purges all their stuff, and then all they can do is basic attacks. That's so incredibly strong. I would like to shield self, probably, just to avoid... I can do this as well. To apply his weakness, everybody. Honestly, that's probably better than the shield. I'm still tempted by that, but I'm not going to. Wow, that's like no damage because he's got defense. So we shouldn't actually take any corruption from this. Nope. Not enough. That might give us 1 corruption. Yeah, 1 corruption. We're going to apply burn to us. Doesn't really matter. I can just do this attack every turn. So what I need is someone else have a support move to buff him up before he does this attack. Preferably. Something that's cheap. I didn't kill. I'm a little bit surprised, but only a little bit. All right, we're good. Yeah, like if I could give him power or any kind of or force would be incredible, but I need someone to get that ability. Gains aging for every 2 age, generates wild Aether. Oh my goodness. Every 2 age. So at turn 2 he's generating this. At turn 4 he's generating 2. Applies power to self. As long as this monster has redirect. I want this. I want this. That's even more Aether. Monster soul. I mean, okay. What's this? Chain. The enemy has 6 or more Aether, purges 1 enemy Aether. I think what we have is better. Wait, there's an NPC here. Before I talk to him. Actually, I should talk to him first, just in case disaster happens. Oh! Oh no, what now? Just when I nearly escaped that other group of monsters. Don't worry, I'm just an Aethermancer. I mean you no harm. Alright, we have to explain this every single time to every single NPC. You're freaked out, yes. And you're just gonna go take the path behind me. It's the same with every single one. Okay, well, I can Shadow Blitz these guys. Shadow Blitz? Void Blitz. Well, we know what to do. He's doing a basic attack. He's the main one I would want to stagger. If I do this, it is better overall, but this would allow us to potentially completely stagger that guy. Oh, but this will purge, so it'll prevent the attack either way. He's just doing a basic attack. He's doing a basic attack. Perfect. Shields target ally for 2x7, so I'm gonna do this. Apply weakness. Now he's the only one that doesn't have shields, but gonna take a little bit. He is weakened, so it shouldn't be that bad. I really want to save for blank memento for like a rare monster. It doesn't really matter who I attack here. Yeah, that wasn't bad. And his shields block it, so great. Now, this is not going to be able to... It's not a guaranteed crit. That's why it's not a guaranteed purge. Even then, it'd have to purge water one to prevent this attack. So it's not guaranteed. It's a very high chance lightning assault could interrupt this. I think I'm just gonna go for it. We still have a pretty good chance to crit. I didn't get it. Wait, I did get some actually. Yes, I got enough. Got the water, so he's still doing it. He's just doing a basic attack. Doesn't really matter too much. Get psychic from that? Got psychic from something. Now the next question is, do I want to avoid this? Heals and regenerates. I don't think I necessarily can. I mean, I can stun him, no problem. Let's do this. Let's just apply weakness again. Also crit, because that 15% chance. So this is a free action. I may as well do it. Prevent their regeneration and healing. And then we just go and we get to do a basic attack. Which is good for next turn. I definitely made the right choice with that big Catzerker move. He's got increased crit chance and crit damage by 20%. All right, go get him. It's very expensive, but it's very, very good. So good. And I can just kill. Nice, and we get a little bit of corruption too. Excellent. And he levels up. On crit applies 1 bleed. Crit chance plus 15% on every 3 crits purges 1 enemy Aether. Oh my gosh. I'm doing AoE damage to everybody, critting a lot on turn 1. Then I'll purge even more Aether. Every 3 wind Aether can survive, that applies psychic. The bleed is nice, but I think critical purging is way better. Just because of how we have it currently set up. No, I wanted to grab that, please. Thank you. Warden gains 1 XP. Almost level 6, almost. Anything else over here? Yes. All right, map. Warp back here quickly. Let's go south. Oh, this is the way forward. Okay. Wait, I want to see what... Okay, there is a merchant if we want to go to the merchant. Or epic loot. But 21 bucks. Don't know if it's worth going to the merchant. Oh, well. Gotta parry this. Joke's on them. We are about to obliterate them. Which I don't know. Find out. This works the way I hope it does. Oh, they're not all guaranteed crits. But yeah, they have one Aether now. Just one. That's all they have. Your basic attack against him. And stagger him. Well, I could. I can't really, actually. I could just shield everybody in probably weakness, and that's just really good. Oh, I shielded him. Oops. No, that was a mistake. I thought it was everybody. Should have shielded Catzerker. Actually, Catzerker has no corruption, and Tanky Boy does. So actually, that was probably the correct choice. Weird as that is. All right, well. Well, I don't know, debatably. Either way, we're keeping our corruption very low. I would like to capture one of these monsters. Actually, any of these monsters. I just don't have them. Well, time to go again. Canceled out 2 of the 3 attacks. He can definitely be easily interrupted. Go, and that gives me 1 redirect as well. It is redirect, right? Yes. So they're both going to go on shambling. So I should just pollen shield. Our strategy now is just these guys tank, and he does the big nuke attack. That's maybe not the fastest way to kill. I'm curious how that's going to work against the boss. Like the final boss. I'm not even looking at the stuff. I'm just going for it. I have 1 more AoE attack, which I do. I can just kill everything. I didn't get to capture any of them, but that's okay. We're here to beat heroic difficulty. That is our primary goal of this run. Retaliate generates random Aether. On attack, consumes up to 1 wild Aether to deal 6 wild damage hit and purge 1 enemy Aether. Oh, that could be really good. It could also screw us over. For every 3 Aether purged or stolen by this monster, applies power itself. Honestly, split Aether, that seems pretty good. Basically means if I have extra wild Aether, I can do extra damage and purge on any attack that I do. Whereas retaliates, if he gets hit, he'll give us a random Aether. I'm gonna keep going with the purge, because the more we purge, the better he gets. Lance rare, initial psychic +1. I really like this one though. I like the wild conversion. It doesn't have wild conversion. That's the problem. First hit of each attack into wild damage. Damage +2. Initial force. I really like the initial force, and I like the chance to generate Aether. Having psychic on someone else would really help though, because then Catzerker nukes everyone else down. Someone else does their psychic attack, probably finishes something else off. But then I'd be losing wild Aether doing that. I think I just scrap it. I actually think I keep this. The wild Aether is just too important to our strategy. Give up. Oh, it's another one of these where I can straight up sacrifice a monster. Open that door, which I've never done, and I'm not doing it this run. Like, there's no way it could ever truly be worth it, I don't think. Let's go to the merchant. I've got 29 gold. I think we're close to leveling up. No, we're not. Not really, actually. Not at all. Is it just the boss after this? Yes, okay. So what do we got? Foam rare. Water generator, fire damage +1. Single target chance to apply a weakness. Purges 2 enemy Aether. Another one of these. I think I just buy that. I think I should straight up buy that. The orb. Regeneration chance, regeneration healing. I think I just buy that and maybe a soul. Why not? Our corruption's not bad. Can void blitz them from high ground to that. That's rare. That's very rare. Being able to do that against the boss. Nice little bonus. Now, that big nuke attack is less good when it's only a single target here, but it does purge. It still purges, so it's still really good. There we go. We just eliminated 2 of his Aether, so all he can do is basic attack now. So I want to do this to redirect to the middle, probably. I could also just keep purging from him. Just reduces it even more. I think what I'm going to do is just make sure redirect. I want the damage to go into our tank. Plus it gives him defense too. Okay with this. The amount of Aether we can purge really limits what they can do. I find this boss to be really easy, generally speaking. We haven't actually captured this monster. I think that's what I'll do. I'll stagger him pretty easily here. I need to do earth damage to stagger him. So I'm just going to do that. He did generate a lot of Aether, though. All right, let me craft momentum. Do we have him in the future? Star spawn. Cool. This does way more damage, technically, and can apply bleed. So let's just do that. I don't think purging is gonna matter anymore with this much that he's generated. I'd rather get the extra bleed in, I think. So I can do this. So I want to use up our wild if possible. Then I can shield self. We'll get the extra damage from retaliate as well. Nice. All right. He's draining 1 of each. He's draining a lot of Aether. Okay, that's a big one. We might be able to interrupt that. I don't know. Maybe not. Nah, he just has way too much. I already have 12 shield on both of them, so I almost certainly want to pollen shield and apply weakness. So he'll do a lot less damage to us. And this one goes against bottom. If I do this, I'm gonna have just 2. I won't have much left over, but I can still use our artifacts. So do we need to? We just got a bunch of power procs. I have multiple redirects on these guys. Question is, do I want to shielding dust? Is it a good idea to? I mean, it's gonna recharge anyways, so I mean, I may as well avoid the damage. This boss is only the second boss and has 500 HP. Almost 500 HP. Dude, look how much damage that took. I'm glad I shielded that. Holy crap. He's got 3 age. So do we. We got 4 age now. Question is, can I prevent him from doing anything? Probably not. He's attacking everybody. And then he's attacking top. Which means I have to protect him some way. Actually, it'll get redirected to someone else. It'll almost certainly get redirected to our middle guy, but I'm not actually sure. There's no guarantee of that. If I purge, he's got 2 wild aether. There's no way I purge enough. So I think I just go for the bleed crits. And do this as a free action. Problem is, this is going to hit everybody right now. I've not applied weakness to him. I would really like to. Shield him, since he's going to take the brunt of it, to be honest. That applies weakness. I do a second brace. We'll see. Everybody still takes this hit. That's not too bad. That corruption can be cleansed after this. It's not at the point where it's too much. That's so much damage. Okay, that's too much corruption. Watch as it updates. Oh, I already did, I guess. That's probably fine. We really need to interrupt him this time around. I need to do water damage of any kind. Fortunately, I don't have the free action. Okay, this would work. And all he's doing is single basic action. I might actually just set up regeneration and sidekick. Because if we actually need the regen at this point. We've done a pretty good job with our corruption being spread across our tanks. This is a big old hit that I need to deal with. So that's everybody. That's everybody. That's very concerning. I'm probably gonna have to shielding dust almost certainly. Actually, I can purge Aether, and that prevents one of his attacks. That's better than the shields for sure. I mean, we have a lot of Aether. Let's try for the purge. A little bit. He's got no fire anymore at all. But he's got so much wild. Oh, I can't actually prevent him from doing this. That is a problem. We're gonna take a lot of damage. I don't know what I can do about that. Well, the more redirect I have, the more defense I get. That will help, at least with him. I can apply weakness and protect. Are they still gonna do too much damage? I think Warden might die here. Honestly, both my tanks might die. I don't know. This one's gonna hurt a lot because he's got 8 power currently. I didn't math this out. Oh, we're fine. Okay, because weakness saved us. Hardcore there. Oh! Alright, can I do 78 damage to him this turn? Because we need to win this now before we die. Horrible, horrible, horrible death. So that does a decent amount of damage. Okay, this is more. Alright. And can I kill him with this if I crit? I got lots of crits there. Alright, we did it. Oh, if the second boss is that difficult, I am terrified that we're not going to be able to beat the final boss. Oh boy. Heals target for 3 times 5, cleanses 3 debuffs, and if there's no debuffs, applies age to it. Water Earth against all enemies, heals all allies. Water Earth, huh? We don't have an AoE Earth attack or an AoE Water attack. What do I get rid of for this? I need Drift Punch. Moisturize, I'm just never using. I just don't have... I guess I could be. I don't know. It just seems underwhelming. Crystal Charge is win... honestly, this is kind of underwhelming. I don't know. I'm just going to get rid of Moisturize. Epic Meteorite. Wind Generator. Evasion plus 10%. Power Chance plus 20%. Converts 1 random Aether into Wild Aether. And shield self for 4. Okay, surely this is worth... Yes, this is. This is way, way better. Alright. I don't think I care about this Common Lance. Okay. Anything else over here? Don't think so. Alright, Cauldron. And our corruption looks pretty good, actually. I'll go down to nothing. Yeah. What do you got for sale? An orb, a common orb. Aether plus 1, but health is reduced by 6. Damage plus 1. That's interesting. I wish it wasn't just a common version of it. I'm poor. I can't actually afford this. Water damage plus 1. Dodge chance plus 25%. On support action converts 1 random. Oh, wait. Did I read the other one wrong? Leave. On support action. I mean, he uses Pollen Shield reasonably often. And it shields himself when I do that. I do get an extra wind, which is fine because we need lots of wind. I think that's good. I wish I had 1 more gold. If I could sell first, I would. I can't. I think I just buy the XP. Just the 1 XP. Alright. What do we got? Envoy, loot, epic, random NPC. Let's go to the Envoy. I don't remember what it is. Oh, the garden. Alright. I think we'll actually do pretty good in the garden with our setup, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Ah. 2-in-1 run. You found me again. Congratulations. Here's your reward. I have a new question for you. Who has more Aether in their bodies? Humans or monsterkin? I'm going to assume monsterkin. Correct. Animals are made up of 3% Aether. Humans are made up of 10% Aether. Monsters are capable of up to 50% Aether. Alright. I kind of like this. It's like, have you been paying attention to the general lore? If so, you get a reward. I kind of like that. I have definitely been skipping some lore, but... Hey. Even if the reward is just teeth that go toward useless cosmetics of town that I don't necessarily care about. Well, we gotta avoid parry here, but that means we didn't get to pick which one. Does it really matter for us? Let's be honest, probably not. They're all earth and water. Well, lightning chaos it is. They've got no Aether now. There's just 0 Aether. Alright, middle, top, bottom. Alright. I also don't have Aether, unfortunately. I want to do Pollen Shield, but I can't. If I do a regular attack with him, it's Wind, Earth. And then... that would let us do Crystal Charge, if I cared. It would let us interrupt this one, which is actually probably the one that we care the most about. So I attack. Doesn't really matter who. Dude, I can't believe how good that attack is. The lightning chaos. Holy crap. You could also brace. But I think just the getting one attack is better. And he gets age too, so that's nice. I'll take a little bit of damage here. Honestly, that's like 1 corruption or something. Which will just get healed at the end if we don't die horribly. Alright, lightning chaos, go. It's so good. Well, they did generate a lot of Aether still. It's not like it was free by any means, but they don't have enough of the whatever they want to do. Against all enemies, water, earth. That's really good for us in this case. We do have a 15% chance to crit, so... Nice. All that's left is this guy who's doing a basic tank attack against Warden, which I can't really prevent unless I want to shield. I think I could shield. Do I care? I could also just break his poise. I think breaking poise is probably more important than... I've got so many purges, it's unreal. Do I want to save... I'm not going to even bother saving this corruption. It'll get healed over the next couple fights anyways. Oh, never mind. Right. I've got 2 tanks to cover each other. And now he just got redirect, so he could cover for him if it mattered, but it doesn't. It does not actually matter. Let's do this. If I can. I mean... Alright, I doted this composition early on, but against regular fights, it's so good. Not so good against bosses, it seems, but... Dedicated support action. He's never doing dedicated support actions. Steals 2 enemy Aether, applies 2 psychic to self. That is really good, though. That is really good. I could also reroll or give him 5 HP. Let me look at his skills. What would I replace? I mean, I get rid of Lightning Assault, obviously. So I got Lightning Chaos, which is just unbelievably good. Actually, I don't know. Lightning Assault still has a place. Maybe it's Long Slash that now has no real purpose other than being cheap. Or support. I could, yeah. Deals 2 enemy Aether. This is wind, earth, water, fire. Do I want to make sure he has a water attack? Also critical hits purge, but it only does 2 hits. Also very cheap. Stealing is, in theory, better value than purging. Because not only do they lose it, we gain it, so it's a 4 Aether swing. And Sidekick's really good, but will he ever actually use that? I probably want to keep regeneration, unfortunately. I think I get rid of Long Slash. I like that I got a single target that does more hits and an AoE. And this is just 1 hit, so yeah. I mean, it's 1 hit to everybody, but this is 2 hits to everybody. Yeah, Stolen Gemstone. All right. I don't know if we'll use that, but it's decent to... Oh, wow. Free action, steal an Aether. It pays for itself. It could swing someone into not being able to do an attack properly. This also purges. Just always. But it is using the same resources that our critical cat is doing. Catzerker. Petal Burst. Maybe. I'm going to take this. What would I replace with? Because I'm actually using everything. I'm actually using everything already. Maybe I don't take anything. If anything, I'd want to replace... I could re-roll. Let's do a 1 re-roll and see what we get. Lightning Chaos. He gets Lightning Chaos too? Applies 4 weakness to target enemy, heals allies. Applies redirect self, permanent. 2 people with Lightning Chaos allows us to do quite good shenanigans. But what would I get rid of for it? I guess Echo. I guess I get rid of Echo. Not gonna have any cheap attacks. I'm gonna... Oh, this might be a little bit concerning, but... Soul Lantern. Release the soul to get 5 HP. Yes, please. Catzerker or Shambler? Well, Shambler is our main tank, so can I keep doing this? No. That'd be broken. Because I would gladly turn all 5 of our things into extra HPs. Alright, well, what's down here? Some regular old enemies. We're just gonna do a bunch of poison, which isn't really the most threatening. Oh my, enough. I think. All right, well, this is guaranteed crits, so, well, very high chance to crit. What? Removed like everything except for their... they can still do stuff, huh? They can still do stuff. I can purge. Or not purge, I can apply weakness, everybody. Could actually purge. Got so many charges of this. Suck it, nerds. Hey, you're all doing basic attacks. They're all attacking different people. I'm gonna do this. So that we have weakness on everybody. And then he's gonna shield himself. And we shouldn't take any damage here. Even though he's got 2 terror. I really shouldn't get through our shields. Well, I got through a little bit because of the terror, I guess. But it doesn't look like I gained any corruption from it. So, interesting. So if he does it, I mean, if I crit this, he'll get stunned. If he does it, it's taking away different resources. It's purging different resources. And this one looks better, but he has a higher chance to crit in general, to actually remove things. And to stun like that. Dude, I could... Oh, I can... If I had 2 more... Aether, I could have done it two at a time, but it's okay. It's okay. You're attacking Zerker. You're attacking Warden. I don't have any retaliate currently, or redirect, I should say. I'm gonna do this to redirect 1 to him. And then I'm probably going to just pollen shield him. And apply weakness. And he gets 4 shield just for doing that. Unfortunately, he blocked the wrong attack. So Catzerker took a hit and a little tiny bit of corruption, but it's like 2 corruption. Cool. One of those will get healed at the end of this fight anyways, so... Alright, go. Oh, you know what? Maybe at this point I should start having Warden do it, because Warden has 4 power. The Warden would do more damage doing that. Okay, do I care about stopping this or this? Absolutely this one. So it might be better for Catzerker to open with Lightning Chaos, and then after that, once Warden has power, to have him do that instead. Gonna do a basic attack, that's fine. Already got shields, it doesn't matter. Don't have any retaliate though. Oh, well, redirect. Sure, it doesn't really matter. Poison won't give us corruption, so we're fine. All I have to do is attack. Doesn't really matter who. There you go. So I've got, both of them have like 1 corruption each, which is very little. One more fight and we'll have 2 level ups. Staff. 75% chance for 1+1 hit and regeneration. Don't care. I was gonna do like a regeneration deck. It didn't happen. Deck, I mean, like party. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? It's an event. Ethereal Whip. Oh, I guess so. The Envoy gives us artifacts. Lends us 5 corruption for all allies. Heals all allies for 5. That could be good against the final boss, but also I never really found the chance to use it last time. I always had better things to do. Deals 1 enemy Aether and it deals damage. Since I already have ways to purge a lot of Aether, I think I'm gonna go with the Cleanse Corruption just in case it comes up. So he wants to talk. Okay. If my calculation is correct, this may also be the case for the Forbidden Fortress. At least as far as I know. Step vigilant. Okay. I didn't even see what he said there. I think that's 2 Omits. And a Sphinx. They're like an all-summoner squad. That is interesting. I don't know how well that's going to work out for them. But if they get set up, it'll be very bad for us. Very well. Let's do our usual. 1 stagger, and the others got kind of wrecked. Basic attack and just a heal. Okay. I could do 1 redirect. Take it that heal's not gonna do anything. It generates Aether. Okay. We got 1 redirect, so our middle guy will take the hit. Which will be like 8 damage maybe? Nope, 6 damage. Oh, okay, it's more because of the sidekick. Only a little tiny bit of corruption, not a big deal. Alright, so at this point, is it better for me to use... Got 1 power. He has a better crit chance. 62, 131. I mean... Better crit chance. Crits do more damage than the 1 power. And plus, then it powers him up, so he could actually do this potentially. Or I could just do this. That's really good. And then you're just doing a basic attack on Zerker, which can't really do anything about here. I mean, I could shield, I suppose, but why bother? I mean, there's a 15% chance I crit here. Nope. Oh, that also gives redirect. Never mind. All right, we're good. Super good. Is his psychic gonna activate? No, he just got psychic. Okay. So now our Catzerker has power plus. Well, He also has 2 stacks of dodge. I can stagger this guy again. Why not? And it looks like Warden's going to take the hit. Well, he's going to take it anyways. They're aiming at him. Alright. This feels really strong. Like, well, very safe, I should say. My only concern is how many turns it takes to actually finish everything off. I don't necessarily know how well this is going to do against bosses. Like, it seemed to kind of struggle a little bit. Okay, well, they can't do anything again. I'm going to wipe this guy out and stun this guy. Stagger him. Also apply weakness. Insult to injury. And we slowly build up extra Aether too. We're always using our wild Aether. Well, I may as well just do this. We've got 6 power. So Warden just over time becomes super strong. Catzerker for the early game and for area damage. Crafting Cleanse +2. He just gets that passively. It's really good for a tank. Whenever Psychic is applied to this monster, generates 1 random Aether. +3 crit damage. Every third action is a crit. For multi-target actions, is every second hit against each monster instead. I mean, I have to take this, right? I have to. That is so good. He's critting all the time. Or very often. Whenever you reach 5 Aether of the same element, applies Age and shields all allies with Age for 3. That would be both our tanks would get shields. For every 4 Age on an ally, cleanses 4 debuffs from them and applies Age to them. It's just a trait, too. At the start of combat, applies 2 redirect and shield self for 2 times 3. That's also really... Oh my god, they're all so good. 5 Aether of the same element. That doesn't really happen because we're spending it aggressively. I think Golden Age is probably better. That will be good against the final boss, who is applying lots of terror to us. And it's going to take many turns. That salve, I don't think we care about. Yeah. 1 extra fire. I think I'd rather power the heal and convert into wild Aether. Yeah. Methinks. Oh, there was actually stuff back here. Sneaky, sneaky. Did I explore everywhere? Technically, yeah. Why is it laid out like this? This looks so weird. Night, Aether Spring. Ooh, Aether Spring. It could give us more Aether to work with. Or like plus damage to something. Oh, I didn't actually want this. I don't care about summoning another monster. All we have is good right now. Start your turn, heals all your monsters by 4. Your monsters gain plus 5% evasion and plus 5% crit chance. Both are quite good. Obviously, the evasion and crit chance, both of those things could realistically make the difference and actually save our lives. It's just 1 in 20 chance of just taking no damage. Roll for a tree. Oh. It's harvest season for this enchanted tree. 3 different kinds of nectar are available. Keep in mind that you may only choose one of them, or the tree will be dry then. Each nectar grants a different perk to a monster. Aether +1, damage +1, or defense +1. Each one requires you to first choose one of the monster's current perks to be replaced, however. Are there any rates that I would want to get rid of? The healing +1, probably? I don't think we care about that. So like if I put on, or it's perks, not traits. Well, let's look at it. To be replaced. Healing +1. Okay, it is correct. Damage +1. Aether +1. At the start of your turn, generates 1 additional Aether semi-randomly. Oh, do I want the damage or do I want the Aether? I think I want the damage. He's hitting things so much. That's basically the same as power, though. There's just one power. Where Aether can really give us a lot of options. Okay. I think I go for the Aether. Well, am I going to regret that? No, I think that is the correct choice. We can already ramp up our damage. Oh, these boons? Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Should I wait? Let's get critical boon. How many do I have? I've got 4. Are we going into the boss next? I might want to save that for after. I have to go down here, huh? What is this? What did I miss here? Oh, I just haven't been up there. All right, well, there's 2 fights here. I'll have this boon for 2 turns, or 2 fights. And then we can probably spend all of our monster souls to re-up the buffs and have them for the boss. All right, well, see you guys. Hope you guys didn't want to actually take any cool actions or anything. That's fine. Could apply weakness. Could also just stun this guy completely. Oh. 28 damage crit. He's just gonna hit him. It is gonna hurt a little bit. I've got so many artifacts. So many artifacts. Okay, I'm just gonna take the damage. If it's a little bit corruption, it's not that big of a deal. He's got corruption cleanse and we're never gonna use all these artifact charges. There's no bloody way. That was a straight up kill. 2 of them. Yeah, I mean this is good. In fact, this might even just. Nope, not quite. It's fine because I can probably do this. Who's he attacking? Stagger, apply weakness. He's attacking in the middle. I mean, I may as well use our Aether. We have it. We have it. May as well make use of it. Oh no, he did 4 whole damage to us. Now I just nuke him down probably with Warden using the big attack. Bring him to 11 and 37. 1 and 40. Well, okay. It's still better to use Catzerker, apparently. Oh, diggity damn. I mean, that would stagger. Can I do anything? Just kill? Yes. There we go. I don't even have to really worry about our Aether anymore because we just generate so much of it. It's kind of crazy. It's actually wild. Level up. Whenever you reach 5 Aether, the same. Oh, okay. It's that one again. Apply 2 weakness and deal 5 damage to the element to each enemy. Oh. I'd have to generate that much Aether and not use it. Whenever this monster purchases or steals Aether, generates 1 additional Aether of the same element. This monster takes 1 more damage from all hits. For every 3 Aether Perch are stolen by this monster. I mean, this will generate even more. Also, this one only happens once per combat. I'll take 1 more damage. It's basically negating 1 defense that he has. But that will just create insane amounts of value. We will more than make up for whatever damage he takes. Especially, well, as long as he doesn't die, I should say. If he doesn't die, fine. Another tree. Garden Protector. A magical plant grown by the former caretakers of the Garden District. Fortunately, it has become corrupted by the void. You may choose for at least 2 souls to a Garden Protector in order to fully cleanse all corruption from your monsters. I don't need to do that. Why would I get rid of my souls for that? I've got much better ones here. Much better rewards, I should say. Well, these are not elements that are great for us, but okay. Well, actually, fire's not bad. Water is definitely our weak point. In terms of trying to, like, break poise. Well, that stole all of their Aether. But didn't stagger any of them. Need him to... I need somebody to redirect. Actually, I can do this. Apply weakness to them, give them shield. He can now absorb 2 basic attacks, no problem. And it's just him, which can brace, I guess. Not the most exciting turn ever, but especially since we have poison, but and terror. That did more than it was supposed to do. It's okay. Probably. Oh, it's cute. They think they get to actually use abilities and stuff? No, sir. Absolutely not. We got 2 stacks of force. There's so many interactions happening here that I don't even know why it's happening. I mean, this is good. Wish he had attacked him. He would have staggered him, but I can choose to stagger him or this one. He's attacking Catzerker, so I'll hit him. A little bit of corruption. I could actually just cleanse that right now with an artifact. What are the odds that I'm going to be using that artifact in the boss fight? I feel like pretty low, right? And we're just going to win this turn, so. And then he'll get rid of 3 corruption at the end of this combat, so it should just be fine. I think everybody will be at 0. Oh, no, he's at 1. Okay. Worthiness. Okay, we need Warden to have 1 more XP, preferably. That's rare. Fire damage +1. I don't think I care. I don't think we care. Let's see. So now I'm gonna get my buffs. Aether Boon. Generates 2 wild Aether at the start of combat. Okay, let's get the critical boon. Let's get regeneration boon. So now I should have all three. Oh, they replace each other. They? Can I only have one at a time? Yes. So I actually just wasted that, huh? Well, 2 wild aether is still good. I thought I could have all 3 at once. I just wasted our monster things. That's unfortunate. Merchant. We have 71 gold right now. I'm gonna go to the merchant. Why do we have so much money? Also, I'm gonna take a look ahead and see if it's the boss. It looks like it. What's this? Yep, that is the boss. All right. This is the second last boss. It'll be back-to-back fights, so. Chain. Initial sidekick, initial force. If the on single target attack, if the enemies have 4 or more Aether, purge 1. Earth damage, fire generator, hit +1. Another blank memento. Target monster generates 1 random Aether and heals and shields them for 7. Well, I should probably buy that. I should probably get XP. I don't know if I want to change up our equipment. I think we're fine with what we have. I'm just going to go for XP and hope we can get a level up. We got a level up. All right. We got rid of Moisturize previously. Gemstone Crash, 5 times 3. 5 hits is really, really good for breaking poise. Does 5 damage to self, but I mean, that's fine. It purges 2 enemy Aether. I think I want this. I almost certainly want it more than Crystal Charge. I need these. I want this. So yeah, it's just a better version of Crystal Charge. The only downside is that it hits himself for 5, but like whatever, that's probably fine. It gives him another way. It gives him a way to purge, which is really nice. I may as well grab this. You never know. I've got 1 corruption on our dudes, and that's it. And it's a hand, which is honestly pretty easy. I don't think this guy's going to give us any real problems. He's just like a summoner. Stay away from the summoner. Well. The question is, do I even want to bother doing this attack, or do I do cheaper things? I mean, I may as well. Should I? I can get a lot more stagger damage potentially. Also, they're gonna... I'm just gonna start using our artifacts because, frankly, we're gonna get it anyways, so... Let's do this. As many hits as possible. God. That's amazing. He's going to do basic attack against 2. Top and middle. Middle can almost certainly just... I can do this. Leave him with like nothing. Also gets him very close to being staggered. We probably want to stagger him next time around. Oh, this is going to completely stagger him, which is a waste. I don't need to stagger him this time around, but all right. Oh, this is a shifted hand? Because I already have the hand. Well, I can actually craft his momentum. Memento. Yeah, he is shifted. He's fire water. Cool, so the bosses can even be shifted. I mean, it makes sense, but... Well... Nice. It's a lot of bleeds. Okay, he's just going to be attacking. I should probably do this to redirect. And then shield, etc. Also apply weakness to him. Though he also has H, so I need to be a little concerned about that. I can't dilly-dally too long playing defensively. Oh god. Yeah, he keeps doing more damage than I want him to anyways. That's the kicker. Okay, we got shields. Let me check. Why do we get shields? Oh, for every 3 8, right? They both have that. Okay. That would be why. Well, I can do this as a free action. Then I want to probably shut him down, if at all possible, but let's purge some of his Aether. Let's purge some more of his Aether. And he's just doing basic attacks. They're gonna block for each other, unfortunately. So continue to purge for Aether, or I could play defensively. Should probably. Actually, I don't know. Because again, if I play too slowly, his damage is going to ramp up. So applying weakness to him would be really nice. She doesn't matter that much. I mean, he is doing a lot of damage. She's doing 2 times 7, 14. That's going to get redirected to him. Then this is also going to get redirected to him, which is just like the same either way. I think weakness is worth more than shields. Probably. Because it reduces each by 3. God. Kind of annoying. We can use our corruption clear thing. He generates a lot of Aether. So do we. He actually does more damage now. Why does this guy almost have 1,000 HP? Steals 2 Aether, applies 2 sidekick. Is that worth doing at this point? I'd really just be nuking him down. I think it might be worth doing. Okay, I need to do... See, this would be good because it heals as well. Then sidekick will come in, and if the sidekick crits, we stagger. Now he's just doing a basic attack against us. Against him. I could pollen shield it. We want to avoid taking corruption, but there's lots of things proccing that are dealing damage over time anyway. Oh, I forgot he had retaliate on, or redirect on. They're both getting redirect. Steals 2 enemy Aether. I think I just need to do damage. I just need to stop messing around here. Let's go all out. I wish I had the shield allies ability. Okay, that's fine for the most part. Do I want to... There's one random Aether. Bullseye all for 5 and cleanses. I'll probably save that for later. Also just start using our shield dust. Alright. Taking hits for each other. Like bros. Oh, I'm glad I shield dusted. You just shield dust like every turn at this point. So this is Okay, this does more damage technically, and we can get bleed going. It just doesn't purge resources, but he has like so many anyways. This has a free action. Now I just need to break him. Well, that only gets rid of the first one, which he couldn't already do anyways. All right. Let's block. Oh, I didn't get to use my artifact. Oops. Might take some extra damage here. Unless that's it. Okay, that's it. So it was actually good that I didn't. We have a 9H on our dudes now. That's just unreal. I'm gonna do this because I want to try and get rid of some of his Aether, but it's not good enough. This is a free action, so I may as well. And then I want to do this because I can. Actually, why did I want to do that? Oh, because it gets rid of. Gets rid of Aether. I don't have. Uh-oh. I don't have the stuff I need. Purges, heals, and it's a random Aether. We could generate what we need. It's true. He's hitting everybody, which for a lot. I should probably just shield. I'll do this. Hopefully I get something good. It doesn't apply weakness. This does apply weakness though. That's what we need to do to limit our damage. This is gonna hurt. Although it looks like the weakness applied to his basic attack and not this. Oh, that's so much damage. Jesus. He's summoning again. Oh, stop, dude, stop. Holy crap. Rogue difficulty is nothing to scoff at. Like, if this was a regular difficulty, he would have been dead. So, you know, there's that. I don't think we can take more hits like that. I wish I had like a mass. I don't really have a mass heal. All I have is this. And this is a free action. But I'm taking burn damage each time I do these things. Okay, this can stagger one of them and heal everybody. Or at least a little bit. Didn't really help much, to be honest. This should work pretty well. Maybe. Nope, it didn't give me what I needed. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, I do actually have redirect. Hopefully Warden takes the redirect. If we lose a monster here, we'll absolutely 100% lose the final battle. No more procs, please. I think he's going to have a big proc next turn because age will go up to 9. Dude, I just need more damage. I can't flush him this turn, unfortunately. If I purge... So I'll turn one to a basic attack, but I might need to shield. It's a problem. I don't have enough to actually cast Mud Tide as a free action. It would have been nice. Oh boy. He's got 8. Got 8 power. That's a lot of damage. I can't quite kill him this time around. I just can't quite do it. I'm so close. I need one more turn. Dude, it's so close. If I had the extra action artifact, we could have. Am I going to survive basic attacks here? Good question. I can shield for a little bit. Purging Aether doesn't matter anymore, I think. But if I do that, I have to do probably this. I'd really like to cleanse some corruption. I think the shields are probably... Will he kill us is the question. I think he might. You can also heal him for 15. Now let's just do this. Protect everybody. Protect yourself. Oh, that reduced some of his shields, but it's an overall win. Well, actually, it's overall the same, but he gets a buff, I guess. Okay. This is fine. That was actually ideal. That was actually pretty close to ideal. Oh, ow. No, stop, please. No, Catzerker. No. How? Why is there so many? That's so unlucky. Pretty sure that was a 1 in 3 chance of that hit going on him. Pretty sure. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna go into the final fight with just 2? I think so. And I lost. Oh, I don't. That's my DPS. I got my 2 tanks alive. Dude, we were so close to surviving that. So close. No. Free action. Oh, gemstone crash again, huh? I think we need the weakness. The free action weakness is might actually be worth more. I don't know. No, maybe not. I think I just roll with what we have and take the HP. Can I get another monster? I think I can. I can. Okay. Well, let's see. I only have 1 left, huh? So it has to be Naga. Well, all right. Gonna do a lot of leveling up here. Gonna be level 8, hopefully. Yeah, okay. Well. What does he have? This monster has 1 or more force. It evades the first hit of each enemy attack. So I really want him to have force. And otherwise, I need him to do... These both apply force, so that's cool. Generates 2 random Aether. When an ally reaches 2 force stacks, it generates 2 random Aether. For every 15 damage absorbed by shield on this monster, generate wild Aether. At the end of your turn, if this monster has less than 8 shields, generate it. When an ally reaches 2 force stacks, it generates 2 random Aether. Once per ally per combat. I think... Honestly, just having the 8 shields every turn is probably better for us. It's a big nuke. Less damage for each stack of force. And force also makes sure it's a crit, so... Deals 5 additional damage if the target has shield. 2 times water wind damage against target and applies force to all allies. Ooh. Applies 3 weakness to target enemy. Retaliate triggers 2 times 6 earth water damage. Against the target applies 1 weakness to them. Huh. I think we need the nuke for potential damage. When an ally reaches 2 force stacks, okay, we already have that. While this monster has force, it gains +2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from enemy attacks. That's really, really good. On dedicated support action, heals target ally for 3. Shields them for 3 and applies 2 force to them. On dedicated support action. So like if I used aquatic armor, I could give himself shields, force, and give an ally shields and force. That really makes that skill much better than it was. Otherwise B. But plus 2 defense and 1 less corruption is really good too. Although they give like, that's from enemy attacks. Maybe that doesn't matter so much. So let's take reinforce. Applies 2 force to target ally, cleanses 3 debuffs from target ally. Shield self, applies redirect to self, retaliate. That would mean all 3 of them could really be taking hits. Applies force to all allies and does 2 times 7 water wind. We're just gonna have a lot of force, I think. It means we're just gonna be critting all the time. That could be really good with Warden, because Warden has that big Chaos Lightning attack. Gains aging. Whenever age is applied to this monster, apply 1 force to each ally with force. Applies 1 force to each ally with force. It just, okay, if you already have force, then you get another one. That's interesting. While this monster has force, it gains plus 2. Okay, redirect and shield self. I mean, polishing. All 3 of my monsters have aging. Applies a redirect to self. Okay, retaliate. The support action. It's a free action. That could be really good. What would I get rid of for that? I want this. Maybe I don't care about the big nuke. No, I need the big nuke. I get rid of this. Yeah. All right. Trait. Instead of shields on allies vanishing at the start of your turn, half of all shields are retained, rounded up. What? That could be really good. Although I don't know how often our shields are going to survive. Shields hit with damage equal to half this monster's shield rounded up on attack. So that's doing an extra 4 damage every turn, essentially. Because he's always going to have at least 8, I think. On wind action from any ally, shields that ally for 4. I think I take permafrost. That hit is probably going to get multiplied. It's probably going to absorb 1 of our force and become like 6 damage, which is like, okay, but let's try permafrost. All right. Well, we have a lot of corruption currently. It's not ideal. Okay. Looks like we might be able to cleanse it before going into the final. Yeah. At least most of it. And they gain plus 5 HP. I've got 48 bucks. We can go to the shop. I need to get him something good, so. Initial weakness plus 2. Debuff mitigation. Water generator. The enemies have 4 more Aether. Purges 1 enemy Aether. I mean, that could be good for him. Fire generator. Water damage. Heal generator. At the end of combat cleanses 4 corruption. That doesn't matter anymore. Consumes all your Aether, then generates 7 random Aether. I guess I'm going to give him the chain. Then a Naga. I mean, we could buy monster souls and then check to see if there's anything we'd want to replace. But I don't think we would. In terms of XP, we can't level anybody up currently. Would I want this over anything else? I don't think so. I think what we have is really good. I think. Definitely want to keep this. So, temporary power and heal self for 3. Wild conversion. I mean, we do need the wild Aether, or we really want it. This would only be giving us fire. Oh, basic attacks. We're not... If we're doing basic attacks, we probably messed up, so... Yeah, I don't want that. No, I can buy that. And whatever, we'll throw 1 XP on somebody. For all the good it does us. We can look. Because we could replace Naga with... Ooh, we can get Catzerker back. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Especially since I just spent 2 XP on him. I mean, 3 tanky boys. And we're gonna get tons of force. Feels weird not to have Frick Cat, but I think this is all we can do. Okay, next zone. We finally made it back. I can still feel Chernobog. I need to reach them again. Brace yourselves. Why are you out there, buddy? You're not gonna turn traitor, are you? Well, why are you standing in the middle? He's like, let me at him, let me at him. Possible for you to shut them out? ... Shut them out. We will never allow it. Can you fathom how that feels? How could you? Well, that is different dialogue from last time we saw him. He didn't want to talk to us at all last time. We got 5 Wild Aether to start with. Okay, we really need... Well... If these crit... I mean, it hits everything. And it steals from them, so... It is possible to stagger both hands. Oh, almost. Not quite, though. I think what I should probably be doing is... Healing our corruption here. Getting to 0 corruption would be ideal. Oh, I should have waited before doing that. Oops. Well, can I free... Could. I'm gonna gain 15 corruption no matter what I do. But I can do this. Spraying him. And giving everyone force. I can't do fire damage against him. He's already taken the hit, so I will brace. Which is all I have to do in order to... May as well do this. Doesn't actually help, but he's got over 1,000 HP. Alright, good. Who's gonna grab with the hand? That's kind of annoying because he's the only one that has fire damage, right? Oh no, he does. Oh, it's earth damage actually I need. Retaliate. Okay, this would work. This would work. I don't have force currently. This hits both and heals everyone, not that we really need to heal. This would hurt himself, but it would purge 2 enemy Aether at the same time, so let's do this. Okay, and then let's make sure to... You can only do this so many times, but by that I mean this is the last time I can do it. Okay, we need to go all out on him, preferably. He's just going to do a basic attack against him, which is fine. I could make him weak. Just as a free action. I've got lots of stuff, so I may as well. Although he's not going to get hit this turn, so maybe that's just a waste. I want to apply force to everybody again. Okay, this is a dedicated support action. This is not. So if I do this, I'll keep half this shield anyways for next turn. Oh, that didn't work how I thought it would work, but okay. Rip. Get a little tiny bit of corruption. We're gonna create clones of our corrupted monsters, unfortunately. Okay. But they shouldn't have too much HP, yeah. We might be able to nuke them down with Warden. That's a lot of terror. That's a lot of terror on him. He's gonna freaking die. If I'm not careful. All right, let's try this. Oh, I should have put force on him first. Shit. Well, too late now. Oh, they copied all of our stats too. That's bullshit. Oh, that's so bad. No, I messed up horribly. I messed up so bad. Oh. Well. This motherfucker has full HP again. This will heal and stagger at least this guy. He'll do 100 damage, but like, does 100 damage matter if forward action? He's gonna hit him anyways. Got a lot of force. Problem is the terror. The terror build up. I don't have great ways to cleanse it. Oh, it just went away. Okay. Hope for crits. Almost. It's got one left, unfortunately. I can't really do anything about that. Don't think. This will purge and kill. Oh, wait, I can just stop both his attacks. Wait, I can do... Oh, that's purge. I want poise break. I can do this. The free my mans. Kill that. He's attacking. Oh crap. I can't really do anything about that anymore. He's attacking him. The change positions is messing with me a little bit. I guess I just do this. For the best. Oh, that was scary. I need to heal him badly. Any kind of retaliation will just kill him. It's earth damage this time. Well, he can deal with that. Dude, we haven't done like any damage to the boss. That's not good. I do have 13 horse. I need to start nuking him down, I think. If he just attacks with that every turn, I think we will win. I think we'll honestly win. I purge his Aether. He'll only be able to do a basic attack. Question is, do I need to shield or heal first? Okay. So I don't know where his basic attack is going to go. Okay, that's fine. It's like everybody's getting redirect and stuff, so like attacks just go everywhere. It's got 51 HP. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna keep nuking him down with this. I think I just have to do. Oh, come on, dude. Whatever. Whatever, that's still good value. That's still good value. Gonna apply weakness. We just need to keep doing damage still. But I also want to be defensive. Oh, he's gonna get attacked and it's gonna get redirected to Warden is the problem. So I think I actually have to buff up Warden. I don't know if I can. Will he survive this basic attack? Let's find out. Yes. Barely. Okay. Keeping some of the shield each turn is actually really, really nice. We only have a little bit of terror on Naga, luckily. Somehow we've kept that under control. So I could Flame Skewer this. No, I just do this. Yeah, we just do it. Every turn, he's just gonna attack with that, and we'll win eventually. As long as he lives. I really need to stagger this guy. And keep making sure he can't do his big attacks. So his hand is now doing something. That's annoying. It's very annoying. I can't quite break this, and it needs... Well... That's big damage. 20 damage, 2 weakness. We really want to avoid that. What I'm going to do is break poise on this. We're going to have to take the corruption, unfortunately. But it works. A 10H. Alright. Water. Unfortunately, the person that does... Okay, look, I'm just doing absurd amounts of damage! This is so much better than what the Crit Cat would have done. That is unbelievably good. You're just doing a basic attack against him. I mean, I may as well. His weakness. Now he's gonna be corrupted. Can't really... What's he doing? Oh, he's attacking him. Uh-oh. Shit. Heals for 7. Generates... Okay, that's 14 total. Let's try this. Alternatively, I could have... Well, actually, it's probably going to get redirected to this guy up top. I'm going to take the corruption, unfortunately, but hopefully it doesn't get to that point. We just need like 2 turns for the Naga. Everyone else can die, honestly, and the Naga can... Dude, them being able to take hits for each other is so nice. Okay, Terror. Terror's bad, because that'll be a lot more damage. He's copied our tank with all his stats, and he can retaliate. Oh no, he can retaliate. Wait, I have to have someone else attack first? And then he'll take it. It has to be a single target attack. Or I could try and kill it, but I don't think that's going to happen. I need to do... I really need to heal too. Fuck. This is a free action. I think I'll have enough anyways to do this, so... And I'm going to do this just so that he blocks it. That frees up Naga to actually do the attack. Stop that. Stop. I don't have... Why is it blocked? Why is it blocked? I've got the resources for it. Do I not? Yeah, I've got more than 3. Why is it blocked? Oh no. Crap, and everybody's doing bad things to us as well. Can purge their Aether. To stop. That would just stop that. It wouldn't stop this or this. Can't stop this from happening. I can't believe I can't attack with that. I could shield myself. With Warden, that's actually in danger. The Terror is a big problem because it just does so much more damage. Our top guy is what's gonna actually... This is gonna, I think... I think Shambler might just end up dying here. I don't think I can necessarily save him. I can't even... God, if only I could use that. 10 shields and everybody, or... Look, he's going to be taking all the hits, so we're going to heal him. Hope for the best. I need to kill this thing. Fortunately. Okay, well. That hurts. Then he's gonna block for Warden. Dude, we got 17 terror. Yeah, Shambler's dead. I tried. I need Naga to actually be able to attack, please. Oh, he's gonna have both hands up. That's not good. Oh, we don't get a wild... Why can't I attack with this? Why won't it let me do it? Oh, this is awful. Well, if I get a crit on this, I'll free myself, but it doesn't really help the other one. Nope. Can I break it? No, I don't have any more breaks. This is awful. Oh, this is terrible. What do I do? He's gonna kill him next. I'm gonna start taking damage. I can't use this. I don't have our wild generation anymore. Oh, generate random Aether. It's not gonna save us. Shields. He's gonna take both hits. And I think because of terror, he just dies. I'm pretty sure. Purging's not gonna save us. Because these don't actually use Aether for some reason. Oh, God. Try and save him. I don't know. As soon as they clone us too, it's gonna be awful. Because we got so much corruption. Am I gonna lose again? Come on! This fight is bullshit. I had just more fire. Or I realized earlier that I could have just been looking him down, maybe. Now I have like barely any generation of Aether. So I can't actually do anything. I'm just super dead. I'm just super duper dead. That thing just nukes us down on its own. Wow, fuck me. Doesn't matter. I can't kill him. I can't do my big attack. I just don't have the Aether. Did he just dodge that like a god? Oh my gosh, he actually dodged 2 of those as well. That was the only way he survived. Oh god. Oh my gosh. And he just healed for a shitload too. I've got enough to do this. It won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. Why? What is preventing me from doing that? For every star, there's nothing saying why I can't. Terror? No. There's why can't I use this I could have won this if I could just use this freaking ability. I have 3. It won't let me do it. I don't understand. I super don't understand. Is it because of this? It must be because of that, right? But I can't get rid of it because I can't do the damage type. I can stagger him. If I do this first, water, earth. Then I've got water plus 2. Yeah, I can do it. I don't think it's going to make a difference. This guy's going to kill us. Our evil clone. Just dead. I feel like I got robbed so hard. I don't understand. There's something I'm missing that's preventing me from doing that. Being grabbed by these hands? Like, he could dodge everything. It's possible. He lived another round. Naga's insane. I still can't do this attack. There's no way he lives this time, though. That's a lot of attacks. No, let's purge. This is the best I can do to increase my odds of survival. There's one. It's gonna say that, saying they're gonna miss. Well, set up retaliate. I still can't, actually break this, but, Even if I broke one hand, the other hand would just grab me. This? Okay. But I've got 3 HP, so, the basic attack. I can't dodge them all. Oh my gosh. So close. Again. So close. Next time we're taking Naga. And we're gonna... Oh, yeah. I'm thinking It's percolating in my head, the path to victory here. We were very close. Do you think Naga plus Cat plus a tank would do it? Got 10 lurker teeth, a lot of aether crystals. So we're gonna make a lot of metagame progression at the very least, which will make it slightly easier, and then maybe that'll be all we need. Let's talk a bit. Do you ever take your armor off? No, he's basically okay. He always wears his armor. Shifted monster finder. Doubles the chance to encounter shifted monsters. All right, let's do that. Doesn't really actually help us win, but what do you have? Merchant inventory upgrade. Memento start. Gold gained from champions is increased to 20 instead of only 10. Give me that. I don't think I care about those currently. Let me go down to her. Because I need to unlock monster to start with. Naga? Let's try. You just stack force on him constantly. The question is, do I want one of these? Who would go really well with him? That's a good question. I mean, that does seem kind of good. Fire wind with fire water. That might work out. I can't guarantee I get both in one run, actually. Whenever an ally or enemy uses an action of a certain element, generates wild aether. So he would be very good with Shambler, in theory. If he had both on the same team. Maybe. Shambler was cool. Oh yeah, Ravager. Oh man, if you had to... Yeah, let's unlock Ravager. Every 10 critical or wild... Imagine him with Catzerker and Naga. They might be too weak to... they would need a tank. I don't think you could do all three in one. Although, look, Naga is a tank, actually. He'd be the tank. Water, fire, plus water, wind, plus fire, wind. I mean, that's pretty good. Except for the fact you don't have any earth, so maybe not. Maybe not. What? All right, what stupid stuff can we get with our teeth here? Let's chat. You're back. I want teeth. All right. What more do you got to talk about? More teeth. Okay. More envoy books. Huge sword on the cliff. Aether circle, flower lamp, phase group. Like, I don't know why I want these things, to be honest. The soup pot in the forest. I want fake chickens. The church, wherever that is. Star Crossing. Big plan. Pesticide. Why do I have pesticide purchased? Oh, I can't afford the big sword. I'm one off. More. Sure. I don't know what this stuff actually does. I'm pretty sure it's just cosmetic, but maybe it is more. If I go to the envoy. Not the merchant. Oh, yeah. New guy. I'm sorry, I wrecked the way I did in the void. Okay, sure. They really don't have much particular note to say. Let's converse. Okay. You've got the good stuff that we want. Skill reroll would probably be the way to go. Start each round with 2 additional random souls. Random souls. Soul catcher. Whenever you use craft memento, you gain 1 soul, and the next near death experiment, your monsters gain +1 XP from boss fights. That's cool. Honestly, that is only like 3 total XP difference. That's really probably not gonna be that important. I think I take the skill reroll, actually. That gives us good options to start with. Monster Flask, I don't care about whatsoever. Do you have anything cheap for us, Gustavo? It was causing it. Assumption. We already know what's causing it. We've fought and died to him 2 out of 3 times. He does not. Extra gold would be pretty good, but I don't actually have enough. I could save it. Yeah, I guess we'll just save our money. So next time, I guess we will try again, because jeez. So close, both times. So close. I don't know who all these NPCs are, or why we want to collect them, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys then.